into a potential rainy area, but we'll see. We'll find out. It's supposed to rain this evening. Out in the Cascades it rains all the time, so we'll see if it's raining out there or not. It's supposed to rain at my house this evening and all day tomorrow. Oh, please turn left. We're not really in any position to pass anybody in this fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? On the Grom. Let's see what the water level's looking like. It's not too bad for August. Great, so we have to fight this guy. Not fight him, but you know what I'm saying. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of fucking videos on TikTok of club bikers. You know, the dudes with the fucking cute jackets and patches. Man, what a bunch of douchebags. Holy shit. Like when they won't let other bikes pass them, or cars or whatever, you know? And then they like wag their finger at them like they're fucking doing something wrong. It's like, bitch, you're in a group going slow as fuck. Get the fuck out of the way. Or, who cares what we do? You know what I mean? Like, what are you, the goddamn, like, presidential convoy or something? Just because you guys have fucking leather jackets with a cute little name on the back, and you all have fucking names like Viper, I'm Viper. Yeah, you sound like a fucking, like, teen drama. You know? Like, oh, I get to pick a cool name. I'm gonna be Viper. Yeah, well, Viper, you kind of sound like a fucking twink, to be frank. Like, I don't know what they think their deal is. Like, just because you're like in some sort of like club, is what they call it. It's a gang. You're annoying. Remember the South Park? That's you guys. You know? You're fags. So, yeah. Not a fan. Now, luckily where I live, I'm out in the middle of freaking BFE pretty much. I mean, not really. Some of you people live in like serious BFE town. But I'm out of the way enough. Like, my house is just over there, and we're at like basically the edge of civilization. Like where we're headed right now, there's no shops, there's no town, there's no nothing. People live out here, but this is about as far to the southeast of the Portland Metro you can go. We don't really consider ourselves Portland Metro, but we pay taxes like we're in the Portland Metro. Now we're starting to have to deal with the same BS that the Portland Metro has to deal with. So the homelessness, the stupid rules. Like, our town was like, we're not, they tried to for a second, but you know, luckily common sense prevails. I'm like, we're not putting tampons in the boys' bathroom. No. There's a couple kids at the middle school that pretend that they're cats. And luckily, I don't have to deal with any of those kids. Otherwise, be like, hey, no animals allowed in this area. Sorry. No animals allowed on the bus. I can't bring my dog. No cats allowed, no dogs allowed. Now, rules don't really apply out here for the most part, but I still like to abide by them. It says 40. It's more of a suggestion. It does get a little tight. There is like a small community out here. They're not like a HOA or anything, but just a group of folks. There's also a camp out here, a day resort, some campgrounds. of course, the Malala River is off to our right. We went over it on that bridge earlier. But anyway, back to these jacket-wearing freaking weirdos. I've encountered one group like that. And we were on I-5 in San Diego. And they were going probably, you know, posted speed limit. Meanwhile, everyone else is trying to do 80, and I'm on my ZX6R, my Ninja. I'm trying to go 80 or more or whatever. It's like, get the fuck out of the way, bro. Why are you hogging the left lane? That's the fast lane. That's the passing lane. Get over. You guys can do whatever you want in the far right lane, right? As long as you're not impeding traffic, which you are. You know, like technically they're not breaking any laws, but they're being dicks about it. But anyway, I come up on this, I was alone, and I come up behind this group of like 4 or 5. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Because I've heard all the stories. This was back 2013-ish. 2013, 2014. I was making my way back to Camp Pendleton from the city of San Diego. I was applying to be a police officer. They didn't take me because my credit was too bad, believe it or not. I just got out of the Marine Corps. Blah blah blah. So I'm coming up. It's like 5 or 6 of them, and they see me in their rear view. And I'm in the middle lane coming up on them, and one guy jumps in the middle lane to block me. It's like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, what are you doing? Apparently, like, their mentality is that you have to ask us to pass us. What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're on a public road. I don't care if you're on the fucking like highway cleanup list. You know, on the side of the road, sometimes you'll have a green sign or whatever. It says that this portion is maintained by Tiffany & Co. or whatever company or people or club or whatever. Well, even if your name is up there, that doesn't give you like priority. That doesn't make you like the road boss. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? What are you gonna do? Shoot me? You fuck? I don't give a fuck. You're gonna beat my ass because I passed you because you're going slow in the fast lane? It just blows my mind how entitled and just little babies they are. And when you watch them, because they mob deep usually, when you watch them riding around, they're just like kids on their fucking big wheels in fucking elementary school. You know what I mean? Rolling around the fucking neighborhood. This is where it gets tight. So I'm slow down. Sometimes there's highway patrol. So in Oregon, we don't have like CHP, California Highway Patrol. We don't have that. We also don't have Hunt and Game and Fish Warden. It's all OSP, Oregon State Police. And them and the sheriffs like to kick it right at the end here. And so if they hear me hauling ass on the way up, they're going to tell me to pull over. But luckily they're not out here. Oh shit, didn't mean to run that over. This place is beautiful, dude. A lot of logging out here. CB Radio Channel 13. And so we're just going to have a nice slow ride through the corridor. Now apparently we had a huge fire come through here. So I bought my house 2020, right, in August. We lived in it for 4 weeks before we had to evacuate because a massive fire came roaring up from Detroit Lake. Hundreds of thousands of acres burned. At the same time, they caught a lot of Antifa dudes, Antifa, from Portland, going down into like Oregon City, in between Malala and Oregon City, starting fires on the side of the road. they just started random little fires everywhere during this chaos. And you can't say that that didn't happen because they were caught and arrested. The ones they caught. There were many of them. So, yeah, fuck that.